Okay, guys, let's get into it. So this is a new pre-construction project out in Hamilton. It's called the Rebecca Condos. A lot of hype around this one. In this video, I'm going to go through basically why this checks all the boxes in terms of why it's a good investment, why I bought one, and why a lot of my colleagues bought one as well. So first things first, there's hundreds of projects a year that are launched, and very rarely do we find one, again, that checks all the boxes for a good investment and makes us want to invest ourselves. So in this video, I'm going to go through why we bought, why it makes for a good investment, and what kind of boxes it checks if it checks any, and it checks them all. So a very high level summary. It's at Wilson and John in Hamilton. Just to sum it up, the reason we bought, because prices are very good in terms of proximity to Toronto. You're not going to find a project this close to Toronto priced like this. So it's selling at $980 a square foot. This project specifically, there's 477 units. My laptop might die, so bear with me. 477 units, 30 floors, and 16,000 square feet of amenities. This is all fine and dandy, and I'm going to go through a little bit of the finishes to give you guys an idea. But this isn't going to be the main reasons why we're buying. Yes, the lobby's gorgeous, fitness center's nice. Like if you guys live in a condo or have friends that live in a condo, you'll see the gyms don't look like this. So super nice gym, good equipment. But at a very high level, why we're buying, very good prices, lots of development coming to Hamilton, super extended deposit structure, and very, very good incentives right now, right? So I'm going to go through them all. So in terms of the incentives, these are all, I might have disappeared, but you'll still be able to hear my voice. These are all of the floor plans that allow for the lease guarantee. So it starts with the Driftwood, which is a 1-bed, all the way to Wilcox, which is a 2-bed, right? So if you're looking for an investment and it's going to be your first one and you don't want to, make it be a big one and you just want to get your foot in the door, you can start with the Driftwood. This is what we bought. It's a 1-bed, $528,000, and it's going to be paying you a lease guarantee of $3,000 a month for the first 2 years, which is absolutely unheard of. So just to touch upon the incentives and the deposit structure. Deposit structure is going to be $5,000 bank draft on signing. If you decide you like it and you want to move forward, $5,000 on signing, balance to 2.5% in 30 days. 2.5%, just to put it in perspective, on $520,000 is about $13,000 bucks, right? So $5,000 when you sign, balance to $13,000 in the first 30 days. Another $13,000 in 90 days, and then 5% due on March 1st, 2026, which is about a year away. And then your last 10% on occupancy, we'll call it 2029, right? So if you have some money lying around, you don't know where to put it, and you want to put it to work for you, this is how you can do it. No development charges. I'm sure you heard a lot of horror stories in the past. A lot of consumers, a lot of purchasers on closing got hit with massive development charges, $20,000, $25,000. So here, for there to be no development charges and no education levies is massive, massive, massive. $20,000 off parking, $3,000 off a full locker, $15,000 off a half locker, $0 assignment fee. So if in 2 years, 3 years, life changes and you want to sell this to hopefully make a profit, so you can kind of move on and go buy your family home, for example, you have the ability to do that, and it's $0. And then right to lease during occupancy. A lot of times the building takes occupancy but doesn't close. Some builders don't allow you to basically rent it out. So you're basically just carrying the property. No one's living in it. You can live in it if you want, but if there's no one living in it, it's kind of just money going into thin air. So they give you the ability to lease it out during occupancy, and it's free. And then free roller blinds. A lot of people don't think this is a massive deal, but if you own a condo or you have an investment property and you have to put blinds in, they're expensive, so it's a big deal. So I'm going to get to the floor plans. So just for example, you guys are going to be able to go through whatever you want after, but I'll just go through a simple Driftwood, 1-bed, 517 square feet, 107 square foot balcony. This is what you want to see when you go into a condo. You walk in and it's just open concept. You have your kitchen area, living space, primary bed, bath, and then you have your balcony. Now, in terms of the numbers, if I can scroll down. So purchase price, $528,000, 20% down over the next 5 years. Your loan amount is going to be $423,000. Now, your monthly expenses are going to consist of your monthly taxes, your monthly maintenance fees, your monthly mortgage payment of $2,000, totaling $2,800, $2,807, and the builder is going to be paying you $3,000 a month for the first 2 years, right? So, which is going to have you cash flow, which is going to have you see a 9% return on money, assuming principal paid down appreciation, right? So this is why we're buying. This is why there's so much hype around this project, because it checks all the boxes, very good prices. The builders checked off. They have a massive track record of similar projects in the past. Lots of development coming. You have billions of dollars being invested into Hamilton infrastructure. Very good amenities, good building, extended deposit structure, and just insane incentives. So if you do have some money lying around, you don't know where to put it, like this is where you should put it. This is where we're putting it. And we love this project. We believe in it. We're going to be running a bus on May 3rd from Sherway Gardens to the actual site for you guys to have a look. And then we're going to be providing lunch and all that kind of fun stuff. So if you are interested, shoot me a message. We'd love to get it over to you. Take care, guys.